So this is the recap for live stream 270, I believe, and we've had a somewhat difficult day, but it's been a bit of a mixed day in terms of the P&L. So we last left, we had about 90. We lost all of that and actually went negative. So I had to reset the account. I kept the data, but after the reset, it's saying the P&L is this, but once we factor in the previous loss, we were only up about 57 on the day. We only traded one instrument on the top right hand side of the screen. We can see the P&L that we did pick up. We started the day, due to the market being a bit slow, we started the day looking at the 1 minute chart. And over on the 1 minute chart, we're looking for a short through here. It didn't quite happen. So through here, made quite a few trades. Decided to come up with a new system. It was a bad idea now in hindsight. Came in, didn't even execute the system I came in thinking about using. Had some issues, and ultimately, if we look at our trade performance tab, through a series of bad trades, we drew the account down negative in terms of the balance. We drew it down all the way down to minus 137. It's 136.975. I'm just going to round it up to 137, and that's where we reset the account, but we kept the data so we can actually show the cumulative net profit and have a true reflection of the day for transparency and so on. So let's talk about what happened. So we reset the account, and after we reset the account, we went back down to the strategy we were using on Friday, back down to the 15-second chart. On the 15-second chart, we took a series of successful trades in direction of the trend, as can be seen by this arrow line. It's difficult to see because it's a 15-second chart. It has a lot more data in terms of the bars. But we drew this arrow line to the downside, pretty clear the direction of the market when we were looking at it. We had a gap fill down at the 18,807s, decided to put a green line in at the 14s, the most recent trade being this one here. That resulted in a fairly sizable win. And with that trade, we were able to pretty much go positive. So from the lows of the P&L all the way down here when we lost the account and had to reset, grew the P&L back, had a bit of a negative pullback, so we were up a little bit. We drew back down, not quite down to the lows or flat on the new account. Series of winning trades, managed to build the equity, build the cumulative net profit up to the 57s. And that was pretty much picked up on this move to the downside, all the way down to the gap fill. The original target was down at 780s, but I didn't want to take his chance of the gap fill, having buyers coming, and that's pretty much what happened. So we can see here on the 15-second chart, this green line, that's 7 points above where the gap fill was, down at the 807s, all the way down here. But as you can see, buyers came in, were able to drive the price up to the 886s there. So pretty much 80 points to the upside. More recently, had price set up, retest that 14 level, and we're seeing pretty smooth price action here on the 15-second chart, but I've decided I wouldn't be trading anymore. So further on to the trade performance, we go over to the summary page, total gains, total losses. Profit factor is positive. It wasn't when I first had to reset the account, of course. Accuracy has also gone up to 83%. The average win to average loss, average win trade to the average losing trade, that's not great. It's like 1 to 4 there. For every one we make, we lose 4. That's not great at 0.25. The accuracy, of course, offsets it, but that's not a real great ratio at 0.25. Over and largest win to largest loss, that's also not great. You're looking at nearly a 1 to 3. You're looking at this being a third of the size of this, so that's not great. Time in the market about 2 minutes. That's pretty standard for the 15-second chart I'm using at the moment. Seems that most trades resolve themselves within 3 minutes. I thought the 15-second chart would be a lot faster than it is, but due to the volatility that we're seeing in the markets, the 15-second charts seem to be somewhat ideal for the current market conditions and all the volatility surrounding tariffs. The 1-minute chart I thought was appropriate earlier because the market was slower, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. So I'm going to say that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And what I'll do is the live stream will be on the channel under the live tab. So thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.